Ambition's own Nightwing.
And I am Ori from Pulse Gaming,
Cool
Michigan.
Ori, bro.
Yeah, that's the story.
Dude, it's so great. I love that name. I wish I'd have thought of something cool like that.
You know, I can't even take credit for actually coming up with that. It was actually Ally.
Of course it was Ally. Ally does everything.
I was getting picked up. The story behind it is basically I was getting picked up for a brawl tournament back in like 2010.
Yeah.
And Ally sat in the backseat and he just looks at me like he's trying to say cool story, bro, but he like is just caught up in the moment. He's like, cool Ori, bro, and I'm like, I love that.
That's great. Yeah, I'm Nightwing because I like the superhero. Like that's the end of my story. Like that's it. Ally had nothing to do with it. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have an awesome matchup here. MVD. You know, Diddy Kong extraordinaire, the man who, you know, he's gotten crazy good performances. You know, after a little bit of a poor showing at the Big House, people kind of been sleeping on him, but this man is showing that he has everything that he needs to be an awesome player. Going up against Chicago's own Galloping Ghost Arcade's Dan, the Mario who is, according to Anti, that one dude that beat Fallen.
Yeah, that is such an anti-description of a player he does not really recognize.
Right. So yeah, so we are here to bring you this action. We have, like I said, MVD versus Dan going to Starterville.
Yep.
Tell me about this matchup, Ori. What does MVD need to do to take down Dan?
Now, I'm not too sure of any resident Marios down in the Florida region, but for the most part, being in a region with Zanotto, Mario actually does excel in this matchup with all these recent patches.
Right.
Very good juggle game. His neutral is very honest, and having that nice, easy gimp ability on a Diddy is really what excels in the matchup. Yeah.
And on the flip side, what Dan needs to do here is he needs to keep up the assault on MVD. He can't let these banana setups get to him. He can't let the extreme maneuverability that MVD has with his Diddy Kong, you know, with the monkey flip, with the B reverse bananas and stuff like that. He has to stay, you know, play his game. Don't let MVD dictate the pace, and stay on him and doing damage, because right now it is a 70% difference in damage right now. Dan is really taking it to MVD because he's been keeping up so much pressure on him.
Exactly, and Dan, he's very familiar with this matchup. He's got Zanotto practice. He's got JJ Rockets practice. Two of the other very strong, notable Diddies in the country.
Right.
So Dan, no slouch.
Yeah,
and MVD has to respect it.
Yeah, and I mean, he's definitely even it up here. I mean, MVD making the right adjustments, gets the banana forward to knock Dan off the stage, and then you see the fireballs come out. Like, this dude knows the matchup and knows what to do. Unfortunately, falls right into an up smash there. That's a little bit unfortunate for Dan. You got to watch out for that. But he can totally bring this back. Diddy Kong in kill percent. Mario, you know, he has great kill options, good, you know, and gimp options. Like, he's got the cape. The barrels are always unpredictable sometimes. Like, this man, not to mention, has the kill switch, which I love that I got from Michigan, with the up smash. So this is definitely doable for Dan. Let's see what kind of adjustments he make after coming out so strong and then sort of losing momentum as we go forward.
Yes. So right now you're going to see MVD control this stage. He has the stock advantage, and he's starting to get Dan to that point where he's almost getting lapped.
Right.
So Dan is forced to be on the approach. So MVD is like, okay, yeah, I can trade some hits with you as long as I get that well-needed extra credit. And 80%, just what MVD wants going into this
Now,
final stop.
he did get that kill off the breakdance, which is awesome. So that, you know, that's what he needed. He needed to get that kill. And Rage Mario is nothing to slouch at.
No, very scary character.
One up smash read, you're done at like, what, 90%?
Yeah, and for a character in the weight class of Diddy Kong, definitely once Diddy reaches that 80+% threshold, definitely on the watch list.
Yeah, but Dan kind of on the ropes right now. Is sort of keeping Dan off stage and not letting him sort of reassert himself into the neutral game. He's keeping up this advantage shape all the time.
Yeah, and right now, MVD just looking for a way to just get in. And the moment he's trying to like find that way to get in and like take.
Oh my God, that was close.
He wants to take the reins of this match and just end it. Dan, beautiful 70% string, and now Diddy's on watch.
Yeah, 121 Mario, you know, an up smash there. Oh my goodness, just get out of here. That's what's gonna happen. So if Dan can't keep his feet firmly on the ground, MVD is just keep popping him up, you know, with these different tilts, with the aerials and stuff like that. Dan's not having any sort of time or room to really set stuff up. Gets him off stage. Good edge guard opportunity here.
Yep. All right, Dan is looking for an up smash, but
what?
misses the stairway to heaven, misses a breakdance fair. Is that going to get it?
Oh, that got
Yep.
you. No lightning there, but he was at high enough percent. Really close matchup there. Really an ebb and flow of that matchup. You know, Dan came out firing super hot, put up a ton of damage, then MVD brought it back, got the first kill, and then all of a sudden Dan's at 80% deficit, and then Dan brought it back, brought it back. Oh man, that was a great stuff. I cannot wait for game 2 right now. What are you thinking for counter picks? You thinking maybe he go to Battlefield? Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be Battlefield. With Dreamland not being on this stage list, Battlefield is definitely the safest place for him.
Right.
MVD likely banned to stage, probably FD, Town and City, one of those two. And Battlefield, the next best thing for him.
Yeah, because I mean, as we saw, when he did get a grab, he got a lot of mileage off of those, bread and butter Mario grab combos. So the platforms only serve to extend that.
Yes. And right now, Dan, similar situation as game 1. So he's got to keep his head, keep it level, go into the rest of this match, like the opening stock, just keep it calm, get your easy bread and butter combos, put MVD on the defense.
Right, exactly.
Because right now, we've seen this, that MVD has really been the guy who's dictating the pace of this match. He's saying that, hey, I'm forcing you to respect all of my options that are anti-airing you, that are forcing you to play defensive. And Dan's trying to just fight back.
Yeah, and that's really what you can't do as Mario. Because you have a plethora of options in this game. You have such a good neutral game because of your aerials and their very little landing lag. You have the grab combos you need to respect. You have the powerful kill moves. So he has a ton of options, only if he can set them up though. And MVD, because he has been the one who's dictated the pace, as you said, it's really put Dan in the hole from square one.
Exactly. Now Dan, just like game 1, he's making these crazy, quick 60% comebacks, and then it instantly goes back to MVD resetting the neutral. And right now, it is MVD who is on lookout. He's basically one strong Mario aerial or even an up smash from death right now.
Right. I mean, and you also have the flaming palm of fury too that you have to watch out for.
Yeah, that F smash of Mario, it can just catch you out of nowhere. It's just hey, if you don't expect it.
Oh, and he gets the breakdance. Down smash for the kill, takes the first stock. Here we go, Dan.
Yes, and what was really benefited Dan there was that MVD missed the banana to secure the up smash, so he went in with a preemptive up smash.
Oh, but we got a string going on here. He gets the banana. Oh, but misses the regrab. Tried for the pivot and pays for it with his stock.
Yep, Stairway to Heaven. You always have to be watching out for it once you're past 110%. It's Diddy's basically new hoo-ha.
Yeah,
it is his most potent kill setup.
Yeah, is either banana to up smash or down tilt to up smash. Yeah, that's something that you got to know. And I mean, I know he does know it, but it's so solid of an option that it doesn't really matter.
So a nice double down air, misses the grab. And then the moment he whiffs that grab, MVD's and we're throwing you off stage, and we're resetting back to neutral.
And Dan really wanted the cape there to reflect that monkey flip, but unfortunately was not able to get the hitbox out in time, and now is in another edge guard situation. Really, MVD has been controlling this center stage this entire time. It's really a shift from what we saw in game 1, where they kind of traded stage control a little bit. Now Dan, again, seems to be on the defensive, as you mentioned.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of just been the story of this match so far. But good read on that roll option. But Dan,
I don't know if I like the grab there. I would have.
Is that going to be?
Oh, no.
MVD takes that 2-0.
Because he had the read on the grab, and he got the regrab. What I'd like to see is maybe a pivot up smash, because he had the roll read. He had it. And that it might have not killed him, but man, that would have been a ton of damage, and that would have been a possible game ender. So it's something that, I mean, maybe he just wanted to put a little bit more damage before he tried that, but unfortunately never got another opportunity. MVD takes it 2-0 in actually 2 very close games.
Yeah, you'll see that it may say 2-0 on the challenge, but yeah, very close matches. Good stuff by Dan, showing that Midwest has all of our hidden talent here.
Yeah, and that's the thing that is I've mentioned this a lot, is that, I mean, with Michigan being such a strong state, and even though I'm from Wisconsin and we only had one guy make it to the top 64 today, and that was Papa. Unfortunately, bowed out a little bit early, but I mean, I've also kind of integrated myself into the Chicago scene a little bit, and man, there's a lot of talent here too.
Yeah.
And nobody knows about it. I mean, nobody respected Midwest, and then in Big House, we took down Florida.
And we
took down.
It wasn't just taking down; it was decimated.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
We'll go.